everybody. Alright, I've been down for a couple of days and everything due to some water damage, which happened due to some local road construction. The entire basement's been flooded. We had to throw nearly everything out. And somebody had been gracious enough to send me this, so I decided to put it up. They found it very weird that the military has never really come out on Facebook and other things about this type of training. And for some reason or another, not only are they saying Mississippi Army National Guard is doing this, but now they're actually kind of going into a direction where they're saying, come join this MOS. We need more people fast, all sorts of different things for this. And what this is it's the Mississippi Army National Guard. I'll go into the MOS and everything in a second. Assembling public affairs news link systems or panels. Supposedly only for training purposes, but we all know how those go live real quick. And I know that, other situations involving this would be for any time that they need to, back up the public news networks, tap into them, do so under martial law, any type of thing. And I found this very interesting that they're actually pushing for this. So I'm putting it out there as a why are they doing this now, especially when we're pretty much getting ready to go into stuff hit the fan moment. A Mississippi Army National Guard soldier assigned to 102nd Public Affairs Detachment assembles a public affairs news link system panels at a training area. Interested in MOS 46-hour public affairs specialist? Learn more about job duties. You can go to the link there. And the 2 or 3 major years I've been on Facebook running things like America 2.0 and others, I've never really seen the National Guard sites, among others, specifically targeting for MOS jobs and training in something like this. So this means that they need a lot of people almost quickly who can work public affairs equipment, including satellites and things of this nature, and put out these public affairs news link systems, which means that they need people to help basically keep the news links online and or hack them to do broadcasts of some kind. And I don't really have my computer up and running. I had to go out and buy a new laptop. It sucks, but it is what it is, and I'm hoping everything is good. I did not hook up my normal mic, so I'm hoping it comes out better since this is a higher quality laptop. But I will kind of go into what this says. And this is actually coming from thenationalguard.com, the real thing. And it's talking about 46Q public affairs specialist journalist. And it basically, I've never, the whole time I've been on Facebook, I've never seen them basically recruiting for this type of thing. And maybe what I can do is I can just go ahead and I can show you, because I think that this is actually a very big deal. And why would they need to basically put this out there if they don't really post jobs for other things of this nature? And now it's kind of got me, I wouldn't say worried so much, but definitely going, they haven't usually done this before that I know of, so why now? Kind of one of those situations you just go, okay, stuff's going to hit the fan soon, and they need people who can basically run these programs where they can hack into the news networks and, keep the network news people online and or produce their own public access or public satellite systems that go in and basically do this sort of thing. So I'm always curious as to, when something like this happens, go, okay, well, that would be used for in a martial law situation where the military has to take over so that, so that they can get all the information out that they want to propagandize. So I'm just going to put this here. I'm not even going to go through this. I'm just going to go and show you because I think that this is something that you kind of go, wait, they usually don't recruit on Facebook for MOSs. Exactly why is this happening? And you can basically see the Y factor right here. They need people to basically be able to put these systems together because during these, these events that are no doubt coming, the regular radios and public news networks and stuff will be offline and run by government, among other things. And these guys will come in and basically just take over. And they'll say they're there to broadcast and any number of things, but you guys get the idea. So I'm not going to go through all of this because I don't even know right now how clean and clear this is actually being. This could all be garbled for all I know. So let me show you what I got right here. (46Q) Public Affairs Specialist Journalist. It participates and assists with supervision and administration of Army public affairs programs, primarily through news releases, news articles, web-based materials, photographs, yada yada yada. But remember how they basically set this up to show that they have the ability to basically, when stuff hits the fan, to what looks like broadcast their own signal or take over others. Now, I know what it really is. It's a civilian journalist, kind of like the guys that documented the Vietnam War and stuff 2.0. But the idea that they're recruiting for these guys all of a sudden kind of makes me a little nervous. And the way that they're advertising really isn't the greatest. I mean, sure, on their Facebook and everything, they're going to get 10, 20 people from each area interested. But I gotta be honest, I've never seen them want to recruit for this kind of thing before. Which means stuff is probably getting to a point where they're going to need people to start, broadcasting, and basically helping with broadcasting for the regular news networks and stuff under a martial law type program. So I wanted to show you this because I think it's very important because I think it shows in the direction of what they're looking for. And that tells you specifically what we're going to be facing in the next couple of years. And I've never yet seen them advertise for these programs. So I'm just putting it out there. I have yet to see these guys advertising for these programs. And yet here it is for basically what looks like a guise of a journalist to assemble public affairs news link systems. So these guys are not the journalists. These guys are the technicians to the journalists. These guys are the ones that keep your news networks running. The guys that hack into it under martial law and broadcast their own government signal. This is what this is, folks. Thank you.